everyone, this is Lisa from Happytohook Creations, and today is February 25th. It is Monday. It is cold outside. It's early. I've got all the lights on because it's kind of overcast a little bit. Yesterday, was it yesterday? No, Saturday. Saturday, it was 56 degrees. Today, it's 21. Yesterday, it was 18. Today, right now anyway, I've already had like 3 cups of coffee, you guys. Yeah. I try to save it for when I get ready to do this coffee and chat, but I get up so early and I got to get the kids up to, well, the kids didn't spend the night. So it was just Abby, but still she has to be at the school by 7:30 because, you know, she's in 6th grade and heaven forbid she's like a minute late. That would just be the downfall of the world. So I scooted up my chair. I got to remember, I got to keep it still because I'm starting another, what the heck, brown butter shawl by Moogly, and I'm using, I don't know, a color. Peanut butter maybe? I don't know. I'd have to look. It's a sweet roll. I do know that. It's a Premier sweet roll, and some nice shades of brown. And unfortunately, as you can see, it's a brand new cake. But it kind of fell. You remember? See what's missing up here, guys? Do you see what's missing? Hold on, they're all off now. Let me tell you, in the words of my son Nathan and Seta, because now I know she says it, what had happened was this. Abby came in to borrow some yarn because she was looming hats. She was in the middle of looming hats. She wanted some more yarn. Got a craft show Friday and Saturday. So I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead, no problem. And next thing I hear, Mom, I need you to come here for a minute. And she grabbed it from the end, and they all came like from the middle, like all down, just because we had them like pyramided together, and there was like 3 back, and so when she grabbed, I had 2 big like boucle skeins of yarn and 1 pounders to kind of hold them up there. And so when she grabbed the one she wanted, they just, so they are now in a basket. Oh, this craft room, you guys. This craft room is making me crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, yeah, there's going to be some changes. I'm drinking peppermint tea, by the way. I put 2 tea bags in here because I need it. My stomach, we all had our little bout of whatever it was. Cameron missed 2 days at school. I still have like this nagging headache, but it's also sinuses too. So I'm already taking my allergy pills, so we'll see what happens. I do love peppermint tea. And let me think, what else? Yeah, so this room. Okay, I don't know if I said I might have said something about how I was thinking about just getting some zip lines. I had a couple of ladies suggest just zip lining them together. Yeah, well, my husband came on. He came into this room. He's like never up here anymore. I mean, usually when he was downstairs, he was always like peeking through and stuff. But the hubba says, take it down. So it's all coming down. I was kind of cringing because I'm like, don't say it, don't say it. He's like, they're bowing in the middle, honey, and it's not going to work. And the back shelf, I would love to show you back here. I'm not gonna. It's a mess, okay? So now I've got stuff everywhere. My books are just kind of thrown up here. Now all my needles are in the same spot, but I've got books in both areas. I've got my fluorescent light up on the top shelf. And up on the top of there, though, is like my little, I have black hat holders. I don't want to call them mannequin. Yeah, I guess they are mannequin heads. They're just not like a face or anything. So I keep those up there. And then I have a jewelry carousel, I guess, that I put keychains on and stuff like that. And so that's what I keep up on the top shelf. But when he came in here and he was like, oh my gosh, he says, those are just not very good crates. And he's right, because I have 2 crates right here that have books and yarn in them, and they are much, much more sturdier. Yeah, that sounded weird. But the 2 at the bottom are, the sides here are like starting to come like this because of all the pressure from the weight. And I have that problem on one of them. I even used old shelving, thinking that that might help kind of settle things. And I was like feeling really confident when I saw Petra doing a thing about her. She was doing a video about her stash and how she keeps it. And if you saw it, you know that she has crates in her closet, and it looks so nice and neat. And the problem was, I really didn't pay attention to them when I got them in, and I bet you anything some of them were cracked. And I could have just sent them back, because Amazon would take them back without a problem. I've been buying from Amazon for years, and I've only had to send 2 things back. Was never an issue. But we looked this weekend, and I found some no tools something or other. He looked it up so I wouldn't have to. I could just like put it together, and just because I told him, I don't really want to mess with screws or anything like that. No, I would do it. I can put anything together, basically. I have 6 brothers, so it's not a problem. But I just don't want to be bothered. I mean, seriously. And I was really thinking about the nails, because sometimes they stick out. They'll catch on my yarn. I don't want that. I just want something nice and smooth. If I can unfold it and screw it together, that would be perfect. So we did find some. We've ordered them. They'll be here Thursday. So all this will be changed again. Hopefully this time it'll stay for a while. And am I really, really upset about it? Not really. Not really, because Amanda was like jumping for joy. She was like, ugh, it's about time. She goes, I just didn't like the way you put that yarn in there anyway. And I'm like, yeah, I was waiting. If she wasn't working so much, she'd be over here, man. It took her 1 full day to put it all, organize it downstairs. It looks so nice. And I told her, I go, I can do that, you know. But I just won't, because I know you will do it. And you're just so critical of everything. She's like, oh, Mom, why are you doing it that way? So I just let her have it. You got a kid who wants to organize some stuff. Who am I to say no, right? She can do it. So we're good. Abby had another volleyball game, and they won again. So she's really getting into it. She's very excited about being a part of yet another team. So I'm so excited for her. God, what do I got going on? I've just been crocheting like mad. And okay, so for the first time, like ever, I woke up Friday morning, Saturday, was it maybe Saturday morning, and my ring finger and these 3 fingers in the middle were swollen and really, I mean, like when I tried to make a fist, it was like shooting pain. That has never happened to me before, ever. So I'm like, oh, what's going on? This one was perfectly fine. But these 3, I even took a picture of them. I'm like, man, what's going on with these fingers? So, I don't know. I don't eat a lot of salt, and all of my hand would have been swollen. I'm thinking if that were the case, but I'm very, very cautious about the salt intake. So, I don't know. But yeah, no crocheting that day. So yesterday I was hopefully, I was hoping that I could make up for not being able to crochet that much on Saturday, because once it was almost like it was, my fingers were so cold, they just didn't want to move. And then, once they warmed up and the swelling went down, it was fine. But man, it took several hours. And I actually didn't pick up my crochet hook till about 6 or 7 o'clock that evening, because we had already had dinner and we were watching the movie, me and Abby and Jack. And so I made another cotton candy slouch, and there'll be several uploads. I'm going to try to finish the second one, or get the second one, finish it. I haven't even started it. But I want to do a podcast, because I've got a lot of stuff to show you guys. And as I stated earlier, I have a craft show Friday night from 7 to 9 in the evening. Is like a meet and greet. So they open up, it's at the convention center in another town, about 20 minutes from here. Man, I must have a bug bite. But anyway, it's at that town's convention center. And they come in, everything's set up. So you can get there at 6 o'clock to get everything set up. I have 2 tables, and I always have them in L shape so I can get my tablecloths on, my signs and everything up. And then Saturday, it starts at 8 o'clock, and then it runs till 3 o'clock. It's always very busy. So I had to make sure that I had dishcloths, because now they're looking more, this is the spring craft show. So, and it's going to be March 1st and 2nd. I can't even believe I'm saying that Friday is March 1st. That's so crazy. But so I did make some dishcloths. I don't make a bunch, but I don't know, I've got maybe 25 that I've made, and then whatever's in my bin, because I haven't even looked in there yet. So usually 2 nights before, probably Wednesday, I'll get everything out, lay it out, and decide what I'm going to take and what I'm going to leave behind. If I have, like last time, a lot of my pom-pom hats sold very well. They were my puff stitch hats with pom-poms on top, but it was really cold outside, and I really lucked out. I haven't checked the weather for Friday or Saturday, and that is definitely going to depend on what I take. I will be making some scrubby, facial scrubbies, and then kitchen scrubbies. I'll be making those. I had to look over to see if my stash was over there. They had them 30% off at Hobby Lobby, so I did go and buy a couple of more skeins of those. And then I will have some caracals, because those sell really well. They're quick and easy, and you just, they just put them over and you fold them down, or you can leave it up to kind of cover your face from about here down. It's really neat. And those work up really fast. I really, that's one of my favorites. That one, and All About Amy has one where you chain 50 with chunky yarn, and then I think it's 50. Yeah, I think it's a chain 50, because you use a P-hook, and that works up really well too, and it sells just as well. I like the caracal because it's got a little bit of design to it, because it's got that point in the middle. But they're both really great. So if you needed something that you had to make quick for a gift, or for, a craft show or something, those two, I recommend them highly. They're great. And if you haven't checked out the cotton candy slouch pattern yet on Ravelry, you need to, because like I stated earlier, it's only $1. And I know Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter has made several, and I have several to show you when I upload my podcast video, because as you know, I like to make them. They're all different. I use different hook sizes for each one, and different types of yarn for each one. And I was very happy with how they turned out. So kudos to Hannah, because that just means that the pattern is very versatile. So wait till I show you that. And I did have a few questions. I still have not made a C2C pattern. I haven't, or crochet blanket. I will. It's on my list. But I've had a lot of people asking me, because a lot of them are going around, I haven't done anything with it yet. I would love to make one though, because everyone's talking about them. They're talking about them, and I love them. They look so great. Somebody, I think on Setta's Place, posted a picture of a rose that she made into an Afghan using the C2C pattern, and she's giving it to her mom. I'm not going to say her name in case her mom, in case it's a surprise, but you ought to head over to Setta's Place if you are not on her Facebook page. Definitely go and check it out. If you're not, ask to join. It's awesome. That is, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's this beautiful red rose. And yeah, that's just got me thinking about doing a Grafgan. I've never done one before. My just real quick, my voice is kind of crackling. I'm freezing. I am absolutely freezing, and I have no idea. I mean, it must be this whatever I'm getting over, because I'm sitting here and I'm going, man, it feels like it's like 40 degrees in here. I know it isn't. We have our heater set for like 72. Anyway, sorry. I was just like quick ramble there. But anyway, yeah, you definitely got to check it out. It's beautiful. But I will be doing a C2C Afghan. I've just got so many things. I actually want to check And it might be too late. And if it is, I'm definitely going to get in on our next one. Because Crochet Luna is doing a cowl, a sock cowl, a year long. I think it's year long. So if that's year long, I might just play catch up, because that's one thing I've never crocheted. Never crocheted a sock. I've made baby booties galore, but never an actual like crocheted sock or slipper sock or whatever. So I would love to do that. So I'm going to check that out. And then I also put, well, I'm doing Setta's place. She's doing her calendar cowl. So I'm involved in that. And I want to do Crochet Luna's. And I also want to check Debbie's, because I had an idea for what I would like to send in if she's still doing that. And I have no idea if she is. I got to check. But I really, Setta's was the first cowl I'd ever done. You know, I just never thought that I would want to do it. I always thought it was just like, oh my gosh, they probably got like all these complicated rules and you know, don't do this and don't do that. But it's not like that at all. Now that I'm really part of a podcast and video community on YouTube, I've come to realize that I have totally been missing out, because cows are awesome. Mals are awesome. I know that Hannah from the Cozy Cottage Crochet, I keep wanting to say that a little weird, but she is also doing one. I think it's starting soon. And it's awesome because when you're done, you give it away. It's a donation. So, and you guys all know that I'm all about the charities and stuff. So yeah, let's do it. And I got hats that, I guess I'll show those in the podcast, because I'm sure that the Crafty Floridian, I believe, Billy, has already surpassed her amount for hats, but I still want to send her some. I've made a few for her, so I'm going to get in contact with her, and either I'll send them directly or just send them to her, and she can hold on to them if she wants or whatever. But I definitely wanted to become a part of that. And if anybody knows of anything else, any other like donations that are going around, let me know, because I would definitely love to participate in whatever I can make the time for. I think it's totally worth it. Let's see. I know there was some other stuff I wanted to discuss with you guys. Oh, I did have a question. Jana Koenig. Jana, I hope I'm saying your name. It could be Jana. It could be, I think Jana, because it's Janna. Anyway, girl, if I'm saying your name wrong, please let me know, because I don't want to say it wrong. But you know why I say Jana? It's because my 4 children, their names, the initials of their first names are Jana. So you've got that extra N in there, but that's got to be what it is. Because when I saw it the first time, I thought, oh, her name's Jana. So let me know if that's correct, please. Anyway, she wanted to know, what measurements do I find best for shawls and cowls? I don't wear them, as you know, but when I wear it, when I'm done making it, I try it on. And I like them. Like the one that I'm giving away this week, this is a perfect example. This one right here, this is just the simple triangle shawl. I think I used 2 full skeins of this, or skeins. I keep getting that wrong, but you know what I mean. I love this yarn. I can't for the life of me remember the colorway, but it's 76. So the top part here, the straight part, is 76 inches, and then the middle to the point here is 32 inches. I think it's perfect, because when you wear a shawl, if I were to wear one, because you know, things happen. I might. I don't think I will, but you know, I would like for it to be long and just big enough to kind of wrap around me. I don't want it to just kind of lay here and be open. I want it to kind of overlap a little bit, because it's a shawl. It's supposed to keep you toasty warm. I'm just saying. So that's what I like. I like it to be big. So my ideal size would probably be that one, the 76 by 32. I don't have any idea what standard is. I just kind of, this is the size that I like. So cowl wise, I think mine are anywhere from 28 to 30 inches around. I don't like them to be really big. I don't wear a lot of cowls. I'm more of a scarf kind of person. I just have this thing about being I'm like, you don't you like that description? That I'm sorry, you guys. I told you 3 cups of coffee. I am so sorry. I'm like, they don't want to see me choking myself. That's so weird. Anywho, I'm not editing that out, just so you know. But anyway. Oh my gosh. I like them to be 28 to 30 inches in circumference and anywhere from maybe 10 to 11 inches width-wise, okay? I think that's perfect. That's ideal for me. I got a thick neck, so, and I like to try them on. I think they look adorable on. The caracal is nice and loose fitting, so that one I would probably wear. I'd probably do that. I did buy the pattern to the Debbie neck warmer. I bought that pattern from Seta. So if you guys haven't done that yet, you definitely need to go over there to her, or I think you contact her, and then she'll give you all the information that you need. And then a tutorial comes with it. I mean, what's not to like, right? So I've got all this scrap yarn that I keep in my big tubs that we had the cheese balls in. So I'm probably going to make a bunch of those up this week and take them to my craft show. Yeah, put them around my little mannequin. I'm going to take Esmeralda. Jack does not like her at all. Abby made that hat. She loomed it. And she was so excited. She goes, can I put it on Esmeralda? I'm like, sure, go ahead. I don't care. So she did. She's been looming like crazy. She's been making some really cool hats. And I wish I had it. Abby went on to YouTube. I don't know why she did that. Maybe she thought I'd be too critical or too mean or something. But she got on YouTube. I don't even know what who she looked at or anything. I'll have to ask her. But she crocheted the cutest little circle. It looks like a start of a hat. And I'm like, well, why didn't you finish? What's going on? She says, I didn't like it. She didn't like it, and I thought it looked absolutely wonderful. She put it down and went back to her looming. Oh, well. Looming is fine with me. She likes doing it, so whatever works, right? Whatever works. So, okay, so real quick. I told you I dropped half of this. You ought to see my it's, oh my gosh, hold on. Do you see my mess? Yeah. Oh, wait. Do you see that mess? It fell off. I had to cut it off because I got really frustrated. And then I thought, you know what? I'm not going to lose that because that's practically half of the ball. So I'm using it up. I'm making what did it say I was making? Brown butter shawl. Moogly.com. Yep, that's what I'm doing. So anyway, so if you see me looking down, it's because I just started it. So I'm going to show it to you. I just started it. So, yeah, so while you're watching this, if you want to kind of crochet it too, it is the Brown Butter Shawl by Tamara Kelly of Moogly.com. And she's got a tutorial on YouTube. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. You know me. I can't be doing anything. I just like making shawls. I love them. I absolutely love making them. They're like my favorites. Well, next to hats. I like hats too, though. I like hats because they work up quick, like shawls. And, excuse me. Let's get another sip of my now getting cold tea. Oh my gosh. I love peppermint. But anyway. It's and lots going on. So I got to fix my craft room. Yeah. I am kind of glad though, because I know Amanda's going to make it look beautiful because she's my girl. We're coinciding with our vacations for the first time. This will be the first time that she's gone on vacation with her husband and the 2 kids with us. So we're really looking forward to that. I'm hoping we get everything taken care of and confirmed probably by the end of next week. I like having, it's not going to be till April sometime, but I want it, we like having everything, hotel and everything taken care of. So there's that going on. Really not too much else. that I could think of. Oh, who am I kidding? You guys are awesome with this movie cow. Oh my gosh. I've been looking at the pictures that you've been posting, and I wanted to make sure that everyone knew, because I've had a lot of customers. Oh, I'm sorry. See, when I do orders this week, it just totally throws me off because I think Etsy, and this is not right. I'm sorry. So, a lot of my viewers have asked about, oh my gosh, I just totally drew a blank. Anyway, see what happens when you get old? I got so much. It's about the cow, but I'm just saying. It's like, right, just that quick. I just like, what was I talking about? No one had to remind me, just so you know. I know you guys are out there laughing about that right now, man. It's not funny. It's not funny. Ugh. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying that I remembered, because I remembered myself without being reminded. But yes, so the movie cow that I have going on, you guys can crochet whatever you want. I was doing it once a week, and then I've had so many of you have expressed how much you love the idea, the segments that I'm doing about the crochet and classic movies. And so many of you wanted to be involved in crocheting. And I thought, that's perfect. I don't want to be the only one crocheting and showing you what I make. I want to know what everybody makes, because everyone's different and unique, and they have so many ways of doing things. And I was super excited. So as I stated in the last video, I talked with a lot of you guys. Kim was a great help to me. So Kim, thank you for that. So here's the thing. There are several of you that are doing an Afghan. They're catching up because I put all 4 pictures of the 4 classics that we've already covered. I put those on the Facebook page, and you guys are putting those pictures out there. And I have some that don't use Facebook that are showing me pictures. And one of them, I believe Phyllis, and she's given me permission to post those. So I will have her, she's got 2 things posted, or that she sent to me, that I will post for 2 of the covers. So if you guys want to do a blanket once a month and just use some of the colors from the cover of the movie, that's perfectly fine with me. If you want to just crochet something right now and then show that off and then move on to the next one and show that one, that's perfectly fine too. Whatever's comfortable for you guys, because I'm looking for, I do want to hand out a prize when our cow is finished. So I'll take everything into consideration. Like I said, it's once a month, and we're already going into March. I can't even believe I'm saying that with a straight face. Again, it's just nuts. March already. Oh, Lord. But anyway, you guys are getting really, really creative with the stitches that you're using. I'm noticing that. Some of you are using granny squares and not a traditional granny square. Oh, yeah, I'm keeping track. You guys are good. I love it. So yeah, please, if you know anybody who would love to join our Facebook crochet chat group, have them join, and then be a part of the cow. Like I said, I would love to be. There's 2 other ones that I'm going to look up to see if I can get entered into them, because I really want to do it. I like them. They're fun. I really want to do Jada and Stitches. I hope I have time for that one as well, because hers looks pretty cool too. So yeah, check all those out. I'll have links to them all at the bottom of this. And let's see what else. Oh my gosh, there is so much going on. It's freezing though. I am seriously cold. And the thermostat says it's 21 degrees outside. Ugh. 21 degrees. And then I talked to my brother yesterday, who's in Texas. Just one of my brothers. And he's like, yeah, it's like 82 degrees here. I'm like, that's lovely. You can keep that information to yourself. That's what I told them. I wasn't mean about it though. But anyway, I'm going to get off. I think I've covered most of the stuff with you. Whoops. I think I'm supposed to do the other one. Okay, so here. So I was getting ready to start this is the starting one here. And then, so this is row 2 and then row 3. Now I'm supposed to be doing the mesh, so I got to pull this out. Good thing I didn't get that far, huh? Oh, I tell you. Because the mesh is just a little different because you're skipping one. So you're going to skip a stitch and then you're going to crochet one, skip a stitch, and crochet one. It should even itself out at the end. I've made these a lot. That's the one I made that, let me show you. You put that down. Oh. Try not to make this too long. I love sitting here chatting with you guys. I ordered some new tea and it's in. So I will be showing that. This one that I made here, this is the brown butter shawl pattern. I just made it with all cotton in this beautiful, beautiful rainbow colorway. And it is called, oh, I had it here, Sprinkles. I think it's called Sprinkles. Something Sprinkles. Anyway, yeah. So see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then so now I have to make the mesh. So that's what I was doing, and I messed it up. Oops. I also dropped it on the floor. Not good. Anyway, I hope everyone is having a great day. And if you have decided to do this shawl, let me know. Because you know how I am. I'd love to see pictures of it. I would absolutely love it. Let's see. Yes, I did it right. You know you did it right because I'm good. You put it in the middle. You end up in the middle, I guess. You don't put it in the middle. That sounds kind of weird. But it's kind of a weird way to do it. But this is how it's. And you've got. There we go. And then there's a way to do it here. And then. So then I'm going to do 2 rows and then this one. And I noticed on the one that I made that I did mess up on 1 row because you're supposed to have 2 rows of this. And there was one time I think I did 3 or 4 rows and then I did the mesh. It still looks good. You can't tell. I think it looks just fine. And I love those colors. See, that makes me wish I wore shawls because those colors were beautiful. And then I was checking out Krista from the Crochet Yarn, or the Secret Yarnery, and she had just ordered ice yarns. She ordered some really pretty cotton ones. I mean, they were pretty awesome. So, yeah. She made me go. She didn't make me, but I ended up going to iceyarns.com because, yeah, they're having a great sale. And like she stated in her video, even though you have to order a pack of them, it's still not. Oh, I know I did that wrong. That looks weird. Anyway. I'm just looking. I made it to the end and I thought, well, that just doesn't look right. But yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. So anyway, I made it to what was that? See? I'm telling you. Maybe I've had too much coffee, you guys. I need to get off here and I need to walk up and down the stairs or something, or go do some laundry and get all this extra caffeine out of my body. Because, wow, I mean, this is just weird. But anyway, I'm just going to get off here because, oh my goodness gracious, I'm a mess. Yeah, I'm going to go because I need to get this other stuff uploaded and maybe then I'll be a little bit calmer because just right now, yeah, it's not working out. I'm a mess. I'm going to get off of here. You guys have a wonderful day. Be looking for me to upload another video. Hopefully I'll get through it without all this nonsense. I am so sorry. Have a great afternoon. Yeah, it'll probably be afternoon before the next one comes up. I've got some running around to do, but I'll be back. I will be back. Maybe not so. Yeah, happy hooking, guys. Bye.